Iyabo. I'm going to be doing a lot more of these Ask Dr. Iyabos. I want you to definitely come on. Let me send this live to Tammy and to Esther. So I want you guys to be joining me more to ask your questions. So I'm going to be doing more of these Ask Dr. Iyabo sessions, but I'm also going to come prepared with a talk. Just in case you guys don't have questions for me, I'll be coming prepared also with questions. So today I want to take your questions, your business questions, your branding questions, your dating questions. Please go ahead and ask me your questions, because I know you guys, as soon as I finish my live, then you will come to my DM and start asking questions. So please make sure you ask me your questions now. So how's everyone doing today? I hope you're all doing well. It's summertime in Atlanta. Really officially it's still spring, but it feels like summer. It's very warm, it's very humid, and it's beautiful, but Atlanta does get really hot. So go ahead and ask your questions. You can type your questions anytime in the chat, or you can type it in the private question box. Okay, so let me just type here, please ask me your questions anytime. I'm not going to introduce myself today. I know you guys know who I am, so please ask me your questions anytime, your business questions, your branding questions, your content creation questions, and all of that. But I'm going to answer a question now that somebody came to my DM yesterday asking me, because I want to make sure that I clarify this, because I feel like people are still kind of confused about what it takes to have an online business, what it takes to have a personal brand, what it really takes to have a 100% full-time online business. Okay, so when we refer to an online business, we're referring to a business that is completely present online. So I'm not talking about having a bakery and then you have an online presence, or I'm not talking about a medical practice, then you have an online presence. That's not what I talk about. When I talk about having an online business, I mean a business that is 100% online. Like my coaching is 100% online. It really is 100% online. I don't have any intentions of coaching offline yet. How can I work with you in marketing? What kind of marketing? So Rockier BD, tell me what kind of marketing. Are you asking that you would like me? Hi, Tammy. How are Tammy? I was going to call you a doctor. I was going to say, hi, Dr. Tammy. I guess you're a doctor in your own right. But Rockier BD, explain what you mean. You said, how can you work with me in marketing? What do you mean exactly? You mean, how can you get me to coach you on marketing? Are you trying to get better with marketing your business? Tammy is laughing. Are you getting better with marketing? Do you want to get better with marketing your business? Do you want me to teach you how to market your business? Is that what you're asking? Because you said, how can I work with you in marketing? I'm not sure what you mean. I don't need a marketing person. If that's what you're asking, I don't need a marketing person. I'm my own marketing coach, okay? So if you're asking me how I can help you to market your business, absolutely send me a DM. But if you're asking me if I need a marketing coach, absolutely not, I do not. So I want to address the question that came to my DM yesterday, because it seems like a lot of you women are still not quite sure what business is about, what branding is about, what content creation is about, okay? An online business, so when I'm talking about online business, again, I'm not talking about you having a shop or a restaurant offline, then having online presence. That's not what I'm talking about, okay? Let's get it clear here. I'm talking about a fully built, a fully established online business. Okay, so maybe you're someone who says, okay, I want to start a business that is 100% operated online, So what are the options you have? You have the options of having a service-based online business, or a product-based online business, okay? And the products, you don't have a shop offline. So again, I'm talking about 100% online business. So you have the options of service-based or product-based. If it's service-based, basically you're teaching something that you know. You're teaching a skill. You're teaching a talent. You're teaching your passions, your knowledge. You know how to sew clothes. You want to show people online how to sew clothes, you know how to apply makeup, you want to show people online how to apply makeup. Now, I'm not talking about you having a hair salon or a makeup spa or anything. Everything is online, right? So that's a service-based. Or you have a coaching business, right? That's completely service-based. Or you're a consultant, you have a counseling business and you're counseling and coaching everybody on Zoom or in your DM. Everything is online, okay? And then you can have a product-based business completely online as well. You can have a product-based business where people are buying things from you. So let's say you want to start making denim jackets and you don't want to have an offline shop, you just want to sell it online, right? You'll design your jacket, you'll find a manufacturer for your jacket, they'll ship it to your house, and then you ship it to them, or they'll ship it to some warehouse, right? Or they ship it to some warehouse and then you ship it to them. So that's a product-based business where you're selling products. Luna, be quiet. Where you're selling products, but you don't even have a shop. Everything is totally, online. You just have a place where you're shipping the products to, and then you have a way of getting it to your buyers. So everything is online. So that is what I mean when I'm referring to online businesses. So now the screen is getting dark. I hope you guys can still see me. So now those two kinds of businesses, whether it's service-based or product-based, you need to still show up as if it's a physical shop. Okay? Even though you don't have a physical shop, you don't have a restaurant, you still have to show up. Your online space is your shop. Okay, so if you have a coaching business, or you have a makeup coaching business, or you have a sewing business, something you're teaching online, or you're selling products online and they're buying it from you online, you're shipping it to them, you still have to show up. Okay, so the question that came to my DM yesterday was, the lady was asking me that, who creates my content for me, who manages my social media for me, that who helps me create my posts. And I said, I create my own posts. I told her, I said, I create my own posts. I said, because it's my business and nobody can create content like me. She's like, oh, but your reels and your captions and all that, who helps you with them? I said, I help myself with them. I create my own reels. It's my own authentic posts. I come live by myself. I don't have a social media manager coming live and talking on my behalf. I create my own reels. I write my own captions. Graphics, yes, my assistant helps me with my graphics mostly, but I'm also good with creating graphics. I can also create graphics if I want to. So, that question made me think. And then I told her, I said, but why would you want to hire somebody to create your content for you if you are not yet good at content? I said, content creation in itself is a job on its own. So content creation is a job on its own. People work full-time in content creation. Okay, even if it's not full-time, it's a full-time endeavor. So if you want to have 100% online business, whether it's service-based or product-based, you better plan to be present in your own business for the first 2 to 5 years if you want that business to survive. Okay, there's no social media manager or virtual assistant who can create your content for you that will convert to high ticket. Listen to me, okay? Listen to me again. Unless you just want to make chicken change, if you want to make $10,000 a year or $20,000 a year, I'm not talking to you. If you want to create an online business that will make good money, where you want to start making $100,000 or more a year, okay, I'm not talking about just some side hustle to just get some change. No, I'm talking about fully fledged business that will bring you $100,000 or more, $500,000, $1 million, $10 million. When you first start your business, you have to create your own content. Okay, people want to get to know you, they want to get to love you, they want to get to trust you, they want to know who you are. I hope you guys can still see me clearly. I think because I'm outside, my screen has gone quite dark. I can see myself, but it's dark. But I hope you guys can still see me okay. I hope it's still clear. So, so the person coming to ask me who creates my reels for me and who creates my captions for me obviously doesn't know what content creation and online businesses are all about, because people think that you can just come online and then you can just have some low-skilled social media manager or low-skilled virtual assistant to create your content for you. No, 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 no. Guys, wake up. That's not how online businesses work. You have to show up. You have to create your content. You have to create your reels. You have to come live. You have to write your captions so that people can get to know you. They can get to love you. They can get to trust you so they can buy from you. Okay, you can't just show up in your business for 1 month, get overwhelmed, get tired, and then think that you can just outsource everything to a social media manager, a virtual assistant. No wonder you guys' businesses don't last. No wonder your businesses do not last. Okay, that's not how it goes. Any business you start, whether it's 100% online business or offline business that has an online component, you as the owner, you have to be present in your business every day if you want it to survive. There are many businesses in my area that have, a lot of them that are new, that started after the pandemic. The owners, whenever I walk in there, the owners are there. There's a restaurant down the street here that is, it's in an upscale area, okay, which is the area I live in, and I'm proud to say I live in an upscale area. I've worked hard for it, right? I've worked for every penny that I've made. I'm a hard worker. But the restaurant down the street, it's a cafe, and every time I walk in there, whether I walk in there at 10 a.m. or I walk in there at 4 p.m., the owner, it's a woman, she's always there. She's always there. She has an apron on. She's talking to people sitting down. She's in the kitchen. She's serving people. She's monitoring the staff. She is there, present in her business. And the business, it has been open for, I think, the past 9 months to 1 year. It's well managed. It's always full of people. Everybody's talking about it around town because the owner shows up there. Okay? She didn't just say, oh, my business is doing well. It's been 1 or 2 months. Okay, I can just leave the manager. In fact, I see her manager there as well. She and the manager are there constantly walking around, greeting people, monitoring things. So you guys want the easy way out. So this is what people pay me $25,000 for. This is what people pay me $25,000 for. People pay me $25,000 to help them with content creation, to help them start their online businesses on solid ground, to help them manage their businesses well, to help them build their personal brand, to teach them how to speak properly so that when they come on to do their lives, they're able to articulate what they're offering properly, they're able to show up properly. It's not easy. It's not, don't think that everything I'm doing, Luna, stop it. Don't think that everything I'm doing. This is the thing about doing my lives outside. Luna is going to keep barking. I hope you can hear above the barking. Can you guys, Luna, come here. Luna. So, so don't think that you can just show up online for 1 month. You get tired, you get lazy, you get overwhelmed with content creation, and then you can just delegate your content creation to a social media manager. No way. No way. That business is not going to survive. Social media managers are wonderful. Virtual assistants are wonderful. I have one that has been working with me for many years. Does she create my content? Absolutely not. No, she doesn't create my content. She helps me with my website maintenance. She helps me with graphics. She helps me with my clients when they have any technical problems, if they are not able to log into my online course or they are not able to log into Teachable. She helps me with the technical parts and just with administrative things. But my content creation is the nucleus of my business. I create my content. I coach my clients. Yes, as my coaching business grows, as you guys know, Tammy is one of my program coaches. So as my program coach, my coaching program grows, I will keep bringing on coaches to work with me. As you guys know, Tammy is one of the program coaches I hired first, and my plan is, of course, to keep growing and hiring program coaches to work with me. But my content creation is my branding. And my branding is my business. So I am going to do that myself. And that's what you should be doing. Never, ever, ever delegate something to somebody else in your business that you don't know how to do. Write this down, guys. Write this down. It's crucial. Do not delegate anything that is, let me reword that. Do not delegate any task that is essential for the survival of your business to somebody else before you yourself master it. Let me repeat. Do not delegate any part of your business that is crucial to the survival of your business to somebody else before you understand it fully. Because if you do, your business will not survive. So if you don't know how to create reels, you are not good with public speaking, you don't want to show up, you're terrible at writing captions, you have to practice. You have to hire a coach like myself to teach you first. Because, you know, your online business is all about content creation. Your online business is all about personal branding. So if you yourself as the owner are getting overwhelmed with content creation, you don't know how to do your content creation, okay? You don't know how to create your content, and then you go and hire somebody to do it for you. First of all, you won't even know if they're doing a good job. You wouldn't know if they're doing a good job because you don't even know how to do it yourself. So how are you going to know that they're doing a good job? You know, when I started my offline business, I learned every single area of my practice before I started delegating it to people. Every single area of my practice, including the billing, including the coding, human resource management, how to file claims, how to refile claims. I mean, I learned the AR, I learned every single part of my practice, every single one. I mastered every single one. And then I started hiring people. Right? So even when they were being hired, I was the one training them. So even if they don't do their job well, I'll be able to identify it. You know, you can run a business solidly. But a lot of you start a business, you don't know what to do in the business. You don't know how to create content. You don't know the parts of your business. And then you start running around looking for somebody to delegate all those parts of your business to. I mean, I'm not sure why that doesn't sound bad to you guys. No wonder so many businesses don't survive. So yeah, I know this is a long-winded answer, but I really wanted to take the question that this lady asked me yesterday because it made me really confused. I discussed it with Tammy today. I'm like, Tammy, I think women are confused about this whole online business thing. I'm like, you know, they think that they can just delegate their reels, their caption writing, their, you know, all of their content to somebody else because they don't know how to do it. I'm like, no wonder many women can't run businesses. You have to learn every part of your business. So if you're trying to cut corners, hi, relentless boss, how are you? So if you're trying to cut corners by not hiring somebody to help, by not learning the proper parts of your business. So basically, I think what this lady from yesterday was trying to do was that she doesn't want to pay me $25,000 for my coaching, right, to learn her business properly. So now she's asking me that who helps me create my content. So I answered her, I'm like, helps me create my content? I create my own content. My content is the nucleus of my business. I create my own content. I come live to talk to you guys. All of my reels are original and, and authentic. I write all of my captions. In fact, I create a lot of my graphics, even though I do outsource that to my assistant, but I still tell her the content of the graphic. So even if I'm going to ask my assistant to make graphics, I'm still going to say, oh, Christina, make this graphic and here's the content of the graphic. So there are no shortcuts, my dear women. A lot of you women are looking for shortcuts to financial freedom. You're looking for get rich quick. You're looking for ways that your laziness will help you. You're looking for ways not to pay for an expert or a coach. It's not going to happen. Every single woman who wants financial freedom needs help. You cannot do it on your own. Even me that you're looking at, before I could get to this stage that I'm at, I paid for years and years of coaching. In my 30s, my late 30s, my mid to late 30s and my early 40s, I paid for lots of coaching. I spent over $250,000 on coaches. So there's no shortcut. There's no social media manager that can help you run your business so you can earn millions. There's no virtual assistant you can assign everything to. You will have to learn your business. Thank you, Tammy. This is why they remain poor and stagnant. Exactly. This is why they remain poor and stagnant, because they're looking for shortcuts. So, rather than pay a competent coach $25,000 or $15,000 to teach you how to learn your business properly, and that's only for 2 months. The reality is you may even need more than 2 months. Most women need more than 2 months. Every woman who wants financial freedom needs to invest in a coach for between 2 to 6 months. You guys can go and look at the studies, okay? Nobody wants your money. Nobody needs your money. I don't need your money to pay my bills. I don't need your money to live my fantastic life. I already have a 19-year-old business that is doing fantastically well, and I'm getting coaching clients all the time. So, if you guys think, oh, she just wants her money, no. I went through coaching for years. I probably did active coaching for about 2 or 3 years before I really, stopped coaching. I spent a lot of money on coaches and experts and conferences, and they were not cheap. They were the best of the best of the best in Atlanta. Okay, in those 3 years, I spent about $250,000 on coaches. So the reality is you cannot do it yourself. There's no shortcuts. If you want to have a successful online business, whether it's service-based or product-based, you're going to have to commit to spending about $100,000 or more on coaches. It's the truth. And if you don't want to do that, keep your 9-to-5 job. You guys saw the reel that I posted today. Stop stressing yourselves out. Stay in your 9-to-5 job. Entrepreneurship is sweet. Entrepreneurship has a lot of rewards, but it's not for everybody. If you're not ready to invest in yourself by hiring somebody to help you with your business properly and spend at least $50,000, $100,000, keep your 9-to-5 job. Entrepreneurship is not for everybody, but don't waste your time and all of that trying to do something that you're not going to do properly. Okay? Online businesses is personal branding, and personal branding is content creation. And the reality is none of you can do it on your own. Only people that are qualified to teach you can teach you. Okay? So I've had 19 years in business, offline and offline. I know business runs through my veins. Okay, I can challenge anybody. I can go and sit down on Shark Tank today and just blend in. I'm serious. I can go and sit down on Shark Tank today and just blend in. My husband and I watch Shark Tank all the time. And I'm always making comments about the things. And usually what I say is usually what the experts on Shark Tank say. So, you can't buy experience in the market. Like I always say, you can't buy experience in the market. My 19 years of business is solid. And I know what I'm talking about when I talk about business, when I say it. So, keep your questions coming. I hope that the lady who asked me this question yesterday will watch this replay, because it's still making me laugh. I was telling Tammy today and I was laughing. I'm like, how can anybody think that they can ask me, who creates your content? Who creates your reels for you? I create my own reels. It is my business. It is a full-time job, and it is a highly skilled job. It's a highly skilled job. So, while you guys ask me your business questions and your dating questions, I'm going to go to the topic I came to discuss today. Tammy is still laughing. It's true, Tammy. They think that what I do and what you do, they think is just something they can just go and hire a virtual assistant to help them create. Really? That's what they need to come and pay us 25,000 and 15,000 for. If it was that easy to create reels and to just write captions, any low-skilled virtual assistant or social media manager would be doing that for everybody. But that's not how it goes. No. If you want solid content that will convert to solid money, you need to pay solid money to a highly experienced person. So, do you guys have any questions? Oh yeah, they're trying to justify their laziness, I know. If you don't have any questions, so keep thinking of your business and branding questions and dating questions. But in the meantime, if you don't, I do have a topic that I wanted to talk to you guys about today. And it's going to be a short topic, 10 minutes long. And if you guys are interested in my coaching, you know how to get me. Come to my DM and just let me know. My 8-week coaching program is $25,000. That is the minimum you need. That's the truth. It's the minimum you need. Every woman needs a minimum of 8 weeks coaching. Okay? In fact, the 8 weeks may not even be enough. You may even have to come back for more. But if you feel you only want to start off with 4 or 2 weeks, I'm happy to prorate it for you. But don't expect any miracles in 2 or 4 weeks. There's no miracles that is going to happen to you in 2 or 4 weeks. Even in 8 weeks, there's no miracles that is going to happen. Yes, you will be well on your journey, but you may need even more than 2 months coaching. It's the truth. I'm not going to deceive any of you. Somebody says, what if some people are not social media savvy? Well, if you're not social media savvy, that is what I teach as well. So why go and hire a social media manager to help you become social media savvy? And then after you become social media savvy, then what? Then who is going to help you optimize your bio? Who is going to help you with the art of public speaking? Who is going to teach you how to write captions that convert? Who is going to teach you reels? Who is going to teach you about emotional intelligence? Who is going to teach you about the personal side of your life so that your business will work? You know that you can't just deal with your business side. Who is going to teach you about health and wellness, about time management, about knowing how to make sure you sleep well, you eat well, knowing how to balance family life? Business is not as easy as you guys think. So even if you're not social media savvy, you need an experienced business coach or branding coach to help you, because there's more to meet that meets the eye than just log into Instagram and just create some shabby reel and you'll start making millions. No. Okay? An online business is just as complex as an offline business. Hear me, guys. An online business is just as complex as an offline business. There's many moving parts to creating an online business. So this is why you need to come to somebody that is experienced with everything. Because if you come to me, I teach you everything about social media, everything you need to know about your Instagram page, from your bio to your highlights to your profile picture to how to send DMs to how to change to a private page. It's like you learn everything. Basically, it's your business from A to Z. You even get a fully done website. If you sign up for my 8 weeks, you even get a fully done website. So it's like you come to me with zero knowledge. In fact, you come to me, some people even come to me, they don't even know what kind of online business to start. They come to me and I take care of them, from giving them the online business they should start to everything that they need, or down to even getting their website and their logo done. So, if you're not social media savvy, that's the main reason why you should hire an experienced coach, not just a virtual assistant or a marketing coach. You guys just want to cut corners. You want to look for cheap ways to do things, and then you're still stuck in the same place. You're always looking for cheap ways to do things. If you want to set up a solid business, hire a solid business coach. Stop hiring a marketing coach here for $2,000, a virtual assistant here for $500, a public speaking coach here for $2,000. At the end of that, you would have spent the $25,000, and at the end of it all, you're still back to square one. You still don't know what you're doing, because you've just gone to all sorts of different people who are teaching you different things, and you still can't put them together. So at the end of the day, you still don't know what you're doing. An online business is just as complicated as an offline business. So if you really want that 100% online business where you're going to have the luxury of working from home, working from the beach, working from anywhere you are with your kids and your family, then you better start taking it seriously and hire an expert to help you. Okay? Hire an expert to help you, because cutting corners is what you're all doing, and cutting corners is not helping any of you. It's not. Let me see. Tammy says, what is the most important aspect of a business we should master? The most important aspect of a business we should master. Okay, so the first thing of your business that you should master, the first thing you have to ask yourself about your business is, what is the part of my business that is totally essential to the survival of my business? Okay, Tammy? The first thing you have to ask is, what is the main thing? What is the one thing that is essential to the survival of this business? If this business doesn't have this, will it survive? Okay? So for me, like when I started my medical practice, I asked myself that question. I said, okay, I'm already a doctor, so being a doctor is not a problem for me. I already know what it takes to be a doctor, right? I've gone through medical school. I'm a board certified pediatrician. But the one thing that if this practice doesn't have, that it won't survive, is the billing and coding. Because the coaches that I hired, the medical management consultants that I went to, they told me, they said the billing and the coding of your medical practice is the nucleus of your practice. They told me, they said, this is why a lot of small practices do not survive for long, because doctors don't know the business side of medicine, especially billing and coding. And so they said, if you want your business to survive, Dr. O, go and learn billing and coding. So I listened to them. So I hired somebody. I remember this nurse then. She was also a coding specialist. I paid her thousands of dollars. She came into my office to give me several tutorials on billing and coding. So I learned billing and coding inside out. And most doctors don't bother learning this. They're just like, oh, I'll hire a biller. Most doctors, they just outsource their billing to a billing company. And then after 2 years, 3 years, they notice that their collections is only 50%. They're only collecting 50% of all the patients they're seeing. They're not collecting the remaining 50%. And then their business just packs up. They go bankrupt and they walk away. So I learned my billing and coding, even though I was hiring billers. But I learned my billing and coding inside out before I started delegating my billing to billers. So, and then as I was getting new staff and staff turnover, I was the one training my billers and my coders, because I knew it inside out. I attended When I think of how many coding conferences I attended, I attended so many coding conferences. I spent much money traveling to pediatric coding conferences. So I learned that part. And then if we think about online businesses, like for my online coaching business, what is the one part of my online coaching business that if it doesn't exist, my business absolutely won't survive? Content creation. Content creation. What did Dr. Jumoke say? Dr. Jumoke said, and they can't decipher why claims aren't being paid. Exactly. And then their practice will close down. So that was for my offline business. Now for my coaching business will not survive if I'm not good at content creation and if I'm not good at public speaking. It's not going to survive. At least that's what I know for sure. If my coaching business today, if I don't come and show up on social media every day, I don't speak to my audience, I don't make myself available, I don't connect with my community, my online coaching business will not survive. So, Tammy, that's the answer to your question. The important aspect of your business is that part where you're going to sit down and ask yourself and say, if this part is not functioning well, my business will not survive. That's the most important aspect. So for me, for my pediatric practice, it was billing and coding because I was already a doctor. For my online coaching business, it's content creation. Because coaching is not my problem. I can coach anybody from now till, if you tell me to coach 5 people back to back today, I can coach them on anything about life coaching, anything about business coaching, anything about dating coaching. My curriculum is already created. I have my curriculum, it's set up. I know what to coach people. But if I don't show up and create content, my online coaching business will not survive for long. So you have to look at the things that without them, your business will not survive. Another one is knowing your numbers. Okay? The second most important one that I'll say, Tammy, is knowing your numbers. Do you know how much you're earning? Some of you have businesses, you don't even know how much you're earning. You don't know how much you pay your staff. You don't know how much you're paying on, let's say you have an offline business. You don't know how much your electricity bill is. You don't know how much you're paying on medical supplies. You don't have a bookkeeper. You don't have a CPA. Your numbers and your accounting is messed up, but you want to make millions. That's impossible. That's impossible. You can't make millions if you don't know what you're doing. You can't make millions. So you have to know the most important part of your business and you have to know your numbers. Okay, Dr. Jumoke says they can't decipher. Oh yeah, I read that already. Spot on, doctor. Okay, so now I'm going to now tell you the topic that I came from. Okay, and the topic I came to talk about is, this is why you may be struggling to achieve your goals. Okay? This is why you may be struggling to achieve your goals. This part of this video that I want to talk about will totally change your life. It will change your goals. It will change the way you look at how to achieve your goals. So please listen. Get a journal, get a pen, and start making notes. This is very, very important, okay? This will totally change your life. Yeah, can you guys hear me? Yeah, so this will totally change your perspective on life. Can you guys hear me before I continue? Because I had to mute my phone. A call was trying to come in. So can you guys hear me? Before I continue with this topic, I want to make sure you can hear me. Can you? Okay, good. So this will totally change the way you look at your goals, and it will totally help you achieve your goals. Okay, you have to ask yourself this question: why do you even want to achieve your goals? Do you know that many people have many goals they want to achieve and they don't know why they want to achieve them? Do you know that? So if you're sitting down today and you're like, I want to make $1 million, Why do you want to make the $1 million? Do you know that the reason behind it determines if you will make it or not? This is why I said this part of this video, what I'm saying now, will totally turn your life around. It will change your perspective and it will really help you. Or you say, oh, this year I want to try to earn $100,000 or $200. Why? Why do you want to earn $100,000? Do you know why? Or this year, I want to try to lose 10 pounds or 20 pounds. Why would you like to lose the 10 pounds or 20 pounds? Why? Or, this year, I would like to attract a high quality man. I would like to attract a high value man. Why? Why don't you want to stay single anymore? Why do you want to attract a high value man? What's the reason? Okay, what's the reason? Or you say, I want to move from my apartment into a house. I don't want to live in this apartment anymore. I want to buy a big house. Why do you want to buy the big house? Do you know that the reason for whatever you want to achieve determines whether you will achieve it or not? Number one. Number two, it also determines if you'll be able to sustain it. So even if you achieve that goal, if you don't have a cogent reason as to why you wanted that goal, you will not be able to maintain it. If you're trying to lose 10 pounds or 20 pounds just so that you can look slim, like, Halle Berry, or you can have Kim Kardashian's figure, or you can look like Naomi Campbell, if that is the reason why you want to lose 20 pounds, good luck to you with the weight loss. Good luck to you. What will happen, because that reason is a nonsense reason, what will happen is that you will never lose that weight. You will keep getting depressed and frustrated, or even if you do lose that weight, you'll lose it, you'll go on some crash diet, or the worst of all, you'll start to look for a plastic surgeon to help you start to change your body so you can quickly look like Kim Kardashian. You'll start to go through shortcuts. But on the other hand, if you say, you write in your journal, I'd like to lose 20 pounds so that I can get healthier. I'd like to lose 20 pounds so that when I'm sleeping, I can even sleep better and I don't have to sleep upright and I can stop having sleep apnea. I want to lose 20 pounds so that I can live a long life, so that I can be alive for my grandkids. I want to lose 20 pounds so that I can live a long life and be able to live out my purpose and be able to be a good example to people in the world and be alive to change the world. Then that's a good reason. That's a good reason. It's realistic. You will most likely achieve your goals. Or I want to lose weight because my doctor told me that I'm pre-diabetic and I don't want to die of diabetes complications. So I'm going to lose weight. You see the difference, right? Or you say, I would like to earn $1 million. Why? Why do you want to win $1 million? Why do you want $1 million? Don't you right now already have shelter? Don't you already have a car? Don't you already have food? Don't you already have the basic things of life? Why do you need $1 million? No, really, this is why people can't achieve their goals, because they're focusing on the wrong thing. But rather than saying, I would like to earn $1 million, if you change that round to, I would love to win souls for God. I would love to win souls for Christ. I would like to use my gifts and talents and my knowledge to be able to do good things in the world. I would like to start showing up on Instagram Live to teach people about business, to teach them about branding. I would like to coach women to live better. You take the focus away from that materialistic goal and you put the focus on something that makes sense, on something that will help other people, on something that will solve problems in the world, or something that will solve problems for you. That's how you'll begin to achieve your goals. Know your why. Thank you, Tammy. Know your why, because there are too many people in this world who just want to achieve something because everybody is achieving it. Really, because everybody is doing it. Oh, everybody is getting their hair colored red. Oh, I'm going to color my own hair red too. Oh, is red hair going to suit your color? Is it going to suit the frame of your face? Oh, I'm just going to color my hair red because everybody's coloring their hair red. Oh, okay, go ahead and color it. Go ahead and color it. So you say, I want to leave my 9-to-5 job. Luna, stop it. Or you say, I want to leave my 9-to-5 job. Why do you want to leave your 9-to-5 job? Listen to these two reasons. Many people will say, oh, I'm just tired of it. My boss is too bossy and she's just too this and she micromanages me and she's rude and she's this and she's that. I just don't want to do my 9-to-5 anymore. I can't stand my colleagues. I can't stand my boss. Oh, that's the reason you want to leave. As a follow syndrome. Thank you, Esther. Esther says follow syndrome. I want to lose weight to have a sound mind, to be physically fit. Exactly. Or you say you want to leave your 9-to-5 job because online businesses are in now. Everybody's starting an online business. Online businesses are the rage now. Online businesses are in. Oh, so that's your reason? The reason why you want to leave your 9-to-5 job is because you hate your boss and because online businesses are in and you just want to do what everybody is doing. Oh, really? Well, let me tell you something. You're not going to be able to leave that 9-to-5 job. And even if you leave, whatever you go on to do, you're still not going to be able to do it well. Because hating your boss and not liking your boss is not a good reason to leave your 9-to-5 job. It's not a good reason. If you're not able to be emotionally intelligent and be able to deal with people, how are you going to be able to work with people when you start your business? So, or you say, oh, I'd like to leave my 9-to-5 job because I'd like to start a business to create employment for people. I'd like to start a business because I really want to use my gifts and talents to change the world. I really want to reach more people globally. I really feel like I'm not using my talent well enough in my job. I really just want to create an empire, create jobs for people, create jobs for women. I want to be able to use my gifts. I want to live my purpose. That is a more cogent reason. So if you don't know why you want something, you're not going to be able to. Yeah, somebody says you'll carry the same hate in another job. Exactly. So, a lot of us don't know the reasons why we want to achieve the goals we want to achieve. We just want to achieve them. I'm sure if I sat everybody, there's many of you on this live, if I sat all of you down, or all of you who are watching the replay, and I asked you the reasons why you wanted something. If I ask you, oh, you'd like to date a tall man, you're looking for a man who's 6'4". Why are you looking for a man who's 6'4"? Do you know the reason? I prayed to God for a man who was at least 6'2" or higher. I did. And I told God why. I said, God, I would like a tall man. I would like a tall man because I just want to feel, really like safe. And I wrote this in my journal. I'm telling you, one day I'm going to share my journal with you, my journal that I wrote when I was still looking for a husband and all the letters I wrote to God. I wrote it there. I said, God, please bring me a tall man. And I said, because I just like tall men, because, I want somebody to make me feel safe. I want to feel really feminine. I want to feel really cozy and just feel loved by a man. And God brought me a man that was 6'4". I guess that was a good reason for God. God was like, okay, my daughter here has been divorced for 10 years. She wants a man who's going to cuddle her up and she can really feel safe in his arms. I'm going to give it to her. I guess that was a good reason. Rather than saying, oh, I want a man who's 6'4" because Naomi Campbell has a husband that is 6'4". Some of you, that's what you pray for. You just pray for something because somebody else has it or some other silly reason. Yeah, so today I want to challenge all of you that maybe the reason why you're still struggling with achieving your goals is because your why is a silly reason. Have you ever thought of that? Maybe your why is a silly reason. Oh, I'm single. God, please let me meet a good man so I can get married because, I just want a man that can provide money for me. I want a man that can buy me a good car. I want a man that will take care of me. No wonder God is making you stay single because you want to get married for all the wrong reasons. Many of you are actually praying for marriage so that you can find a man that will take care of you, that will give you money, that will make you happy, that will buy you a car, that will take you on vacation. No wonder many of you are still single for a long time because you want a man for all the wrong reasons. Oh, but God, please bring me a man that will be a good companion for me. I don't want to be lonely and alone during my old years. I want a good companion. I want an equal partner. I want a husband that will change the world together, a husband that, I'll bring my gifts to him, he will bring his gifts to me, and we will change the world together, a family man that, will be able to accept my kids as his, and I'll accept his kids. You see the difference? You see the difference in those prayers and those wishes? So, guys, what is your why? This is why I said this part of my talk will totally transform your life. If you don't know why you want to achieve your goals, you'll never be able to achieve them. But even if you know why you want to achieve your goals and the reasons are bogus, they're silly, they're nonsense, they're not realistic, they're materialistic reasons, you will not be able to achieve your goals. And even if you do, like many people do, you will not be able to sustain those goals. This is why so many people have so many problems. I'm not saying I don't have problems. Trust me, everything I'm teaching you, it's because I've experienced it before. I learn my lessons, I get better, I evolve, I improve myself, and I'm trying to help you guys as well. So if you want money, why do you want money? If you want to leave your 9-to-5 job, why do you want to leave your 9-to-5 job? You want to start a business, why? You want a partner, you want to get married to, why? You want to lose 20 pounds, why do you want to lose 20 pounds? So what is your why? What is the reason you want something? If you know the reason you want something and it is a valid reason, it's a cogent reason, it makes sense, it doesn't have to be any big fantabulous thing. You guys, you heard me when I asked God for a tall man, I wrote it there in my journal. I said, I just want somebody that will make me feel safe. I want somebody that I can just cuddle up with on the sofa. I wrote all these stories down. I want somebody that I can go for a walk with, that will hold my hands and I'll just feel safe. I want a companion. I want an equal partner. I just want a tall man. I actually put it in there. I want a tall man that will make me feel safe and I can just cuddle up next to him and feel really feminine and feel really close to him. And God brought that man to me. Because, I didn't say I want a tall man because every woman wants a tall man. Or I want a tall man so I can show off to my friends that, oh yeah, look, I have a tall man, I have a masculine man. No, I told God my heart. I told him really why I wanted the tall man. And I was being authentic and real with him. I didn't say I wanted a tall man so that, a tall, rich man. So guys, please, I'm going to end this live here. If you don't know the reason why you want to achieve something and it is not a valid reason or a reason that makes sense or a reason that will change your life positively or a reason that will change other people's lives positively and make this world better, you're going to be struggling. Okay? You're going to be struggling. And you have to remember that once you find a good and a cogent reason for wanting the goals you want to achieve, remember that you cannot do them on your own. If you guys miss this replay, it's going to be on my YouTube, okay? This replay will be on my YouTube. It's not going to be on my Instagram. So if you're not yet subscribed to my YouTube, go and find me there, Dr. Iyabo Webzol, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's going to be there. But the beginning of this video, I talked about all that. Once you decide you want to achieve a goal, you know that you want to do it to make impact, to make your life better, to make other people's lives better, then seek support. hire a coach, hire an expert, seek somebody who has been where you want to go. Stop looking for shortcuts. Stop looking for cheap help. Stop looking for people that are not qualified to help you, because all you'll be doing is wasting money and wasting time. So bye guys. It's always lovely chatting with you. I will be back later in the week. Love you guys. See you on YouTube. Bye and God bless. Bye-bye.